This is the Sky News Weekly Business Roundup. I'm Naomi Kerbel, bringing you the big business stories from the past 7 days. Eurozone growth breaks down. Could it be en route to a triple dip? Less pounds in the pocket as UK wages contract in the second quarter. Candy crushed. King Digital, maker of the popular game, issues a profits warning. And B&B at Walmart. A US teenager stays over in store. More on that coming up. Well, it might be summer, but it wasn't sunny for the Eurozone this week. The 18 nations recorded a zero economic growth in the 3 months to June. Germany, which is the EU's biggest economy, shrank by 0.2% on the back of weaker exports. Russian sanctions were blamed. And in France, there was zero growth. France's finance minister said the country will miss its public deficit target. That's the gap between government spending and tax income. But he says he will not raise taxes to make up the slack.
There were some weak numbers really throughout the quarter in terms of exports and production, and especially in terms of business sentiment about the economic outlook. But it's also not expected from a broader perspective. We've long had a forecast of very weak growth for a long time in the area because this economy is still very much in repair, and that will take years to process.
It's official. If you hadn't sensed it already, us workers in the UK are feeling the pinch. Pay, including bonuses, contracted in the second quarter. They were 0.2% lower than a year earlier. Meanwhile, the Bank of England slashed its forecast for wage growth over the course of the year from 2.5% to a below-inflation 1.25%. And the prospect of an interest rate rise in 2014 appeared to diminish.
Pay growth has been remarkably weak, even as unemployment has fallen rapidly. This may partly reflect lags. But it also seems there's been an increase in labor supply at a given wage rate, especially amongst older age groups.
And just 5 months after its rocky stock market debut, the maker of Candy Crush has seen nearly $1.5 billion wiped from its value on the back of weak earnings. King Digital Entertainment, which was founded in London, announced a profits warning in its results for the second quarter. There are concerns that the creators have yet to come up with a game to rival Candy Crush in popularity. That's almost all we've got time for, but before I go, my favourite story of the week. Walmart may be struggling to attract punters. Same-store sales growth was flat for the second quarter, but there's one customer they can't get rid of. A runaway teenager managed to live inside a Walmart store in Texas for 4 days before being discovered. He set up a makeshift campsite behind the baby strollers, stole food and even kept a fish from the pet department for company. He's been reunited with his family. Well, that's it for this week's Business Roundup with me, Naomi Kerbel. For more on those stories and more, check out skynews.com or the Sky News for iPad app. And do get in touch via Twitter. I'm at SkyNKTweets and the team is at Sky News Biz.